Greetings to all. We are the other half of Group 5. Today, we will report about the Joseph Schlitz Brewing Company, specifically their history, their previous processes, the implementation of the tools and techniques they used for quality improvement, and lastly, their results after the application of the tools and techniques for quality improvement.
It's good to come home. You feel like celebrating. And if you've got somebody waiting who's just as happy about it as you are, the celebration's even better. You only go around once in life. So you take each day with all the gusto you can. The life you live, the food you enjoy, even in the beer you drink. Why settle for less? When you're out of Schlitz, you're out of beer.
The Joseph Schlitz Brewing Company was an American brewery based in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and once the largest producer of beer in the United States. Its namesake beer, Schlitz, was known as the beer that made Milwaukee famous, and was advertised with the slogan, "When you're out of Schlitz, you're out of beer."
In 1856, he took over management of the brewery following the death of Krug. In 1858, Schlitz married the widow, Anna Marie Krug, and then changed the name of the brewery to Joseph Schlitz Brewing Company. The often circulated story of Schlitz proposed donation of thousands of barrels of beer to the Chicago population after the Great Chicago Fire of 1871 is simply a modern myth, pushed by later marketing campaigns. Schlitz tragically died on May 7, 1875 at sea. Their ship hit a rock and then sank. Management of the corporation passed into the hands of the Ullin brothers, nephews of founder August Krug. When Anna Marie Krug Schlitz died in 1887, the Ullins acquired complete ownership of the firm. The company flourished through much of the 1900s, starting in 1902 when the production of 1 million barrels of beer surpassed Pabst's claim as the largest brewery in the United States. While prohibition in the United States forced the suspension of alcoholic brewing, the company changed its name from Schlitz Brewing Company to Schlitz Beverage Company, and changed its famous slogan to "The drink that made Milwaukee famous." After prohibition ended, Schlitz again became the world's top-selling brewery in 1934. In 1953, Milwaukee Brewery went on a 76-day strike. The strike allowed Anheuser-Busch to surpass Schlitz in the beer market. The popularity of Schlitz's namesake beer, along with the introduction of value-priced Old Milwaukee, allowed Schlitz to regain the number one position. By 1967, the company's president and chairman was August Ullin's grandson, Robert Ullin Jr. In 1999, Pabst Brewing Company gained control of Schlitz brand with its acquisition of the Straw Brewery Company. During the reformulating period of the early 1970s, the original Schlitz beer formula was lost and never included in any of the subsequent sales of the company. Through research of documents and interviews with former Schlitz brewmasters and taste testers, Pabst was able to reconstruct the 1960s classic formula. Pabst Brewing Company now is headquartered in Los Angeles, continues to produce Schlitz beer, Old Milwaukee, and 4 Schlitz malt liquors. The Schlitz Red Bull, Schlitz Bull Ice, Schlitz High Gravity, and a Schlitz malt liquor. In 2014, Pat's Brewing Company was purchased by an American entrepreneur, Eugene Casper, and TSG Consumer Partners. The deal included Schlitz brand as well as Pabst Blue Ribbon, Old Milwaukee, and Colt 45.
Previous process. The previous process of the Schlitz Brewing Company is to provide systematic process of brewery. They informed their consumers about the production process. They provide brewing process such as about water and air filtration. This company guaranteed that they have neat and clean production. Schlitz have high quality ingredients such as malted barleys and fresh hops. Marketing department plan to go for a new high-impact advertising campaign. So now, let's talk about implementation of the tools and techniques used for quality improvement of Schlitz Brewing Company. The first one is brew time. In order for them to meet the customer's demand by reducing their cost, Schlitz decided to shorten the brewing time. Schlitz had to use an artificial silica gel to counter the hazing effect. Second one is label envy. Schlitz started using another artificial anti-haze additive called Chillgarde. The last one is Schlitz is nuts. In addition to using Chillgarde, Schlitz also added Calcoloid to the bottles and cans.
And now, this is the results after the application of tools and techniques for quality improvement. In 1976, the major problem with Flaky of hazy beer due to production problems. They recall more than 10 million cans of bottles in Greece, costing their company over $1.4 million in losses. In year 1977 to 1980, the major problem continues until shares, profit, market shares, and capacity utilization had already begun. In year 1980, the company declined 40% of the stock price from $69 to $5, and the company was virtually sold. In year 1982, the company production has stopped.